Dun, 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 dun.
Wait,
What is that? I don't know what that
Nightmare?
song
We'll do it on
is.
now. I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to avoid
Gotcha.
What is the
Gotcha.
song?
Oh.
The intro to like the thing,
Forgot to turn off the
movies.
goddamn again. Hold on.
Goddamn.
Why don't you just do it? You're not gonna get copyright. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, why couldn't you just do that?
Because I'm too good.
Because you're annoying.
So I play this vanilla.
You did it specifically to piss me off. I'm almost convinced.
It's like vanilla
You-
Coke.
you may be
Have you
right.
had a
In
vanilla
fact,
Coke?
I think everything. I think Frank and Christian exist purely to annoy me. That's
Why-
the only reason why they were ever born.
Why is that guy's hand so wrinkly?
It's a glove, I think.
Say
Yeah, it's a
glove.
what?
His
You
hand.
can't do that in Doom. Can you explain, Ben, why you were able to do that?
What do you mean?
In original Doom, you can't hit that button.
Yes,
It
you
goes-
can.
Because it's the ultimate Doom.
This is the ultimate Doom. You can do
Hey,
it.
Andrew, what kind of sane person would wear a flesh-covered glove?
They're brown. They're not flesh.
It's brown.
They're flesh-covered brown.
No.
Flesh,
Flesh-covered
Brown.
brown.
flesh-colored gloves.
Flesh-colored brown.
Ben, you make this game look like a children's toy.
Ben, are you gonna get the chainsaw this time?
No.
No.
Too far out of the way.
We get it for the whole game, right?
I don't even think I even get a chain. Well, I know I can get a chainsaw in episode 1, but I don't think I bother with my playthrough.
Frank, what do you mean this time? This is the first time Ben's playing this game.
You get the chainsaw this time, right?
No.
That's all I want to know. Oh, Ben, you passed the elevator to take you to the chainsaw.
I know.
Yeah.
We went over this. I'm skipping it. As you can
Uh-huh.
see, I clearly
Yeah.
skipped it. I'm going for speed, son.
Speed Sun. It rhymes with speed run.
You know how you go fast, right, Ben?
Spin dash?
Gotta
No.
go Doom.
Flossing, as we've been told from the Sonic trailer, right, Andrew?
What? The Sonic trailer? With the Coolio theme that's supposed to be on
Is
it?
that with him building up speed flossing?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, he does the Fortnite floss dance. Rumors
Ben.
have it.
Ben, you're gonna take the secret exit, right?
Yep.
No. Oh, you are.
I am for every episode.
Yeah?
I'm going for secret
All
stages.
right. Cool.
We'll get to see all glorious 36 maps.
Awesome.
36 maps. God
Yeah,
damn it.
9 per episode.
36.
Throw a grenade in there.
No grenades.
This game sucks. Turn it off.
Yeah, who made this game? A bunch of amateurs? Not like literally one of the most famous development teams ever in video games. The history, the stuff with the id and like Doom and stuff like that, it's just amazing.
It's legendary.
Yeah, like the books and stuff on it are great.
I have a man crush on John Romero.
Doom the book?
Is that why you have long hair? No, well there is Doom. There's Masters of Doom. There's been a few other books since then as well. But yeah, just about the history of Doom and id Software and Carmack and how we met like Romero and they started this and American McGee showed up and you know what I mean, and like all these other people, and it's just great.
Why do you keep saying id? It's ID.
It's id.
It's
When
id.
you get pulled over by a cop, they don't say, show me your id card.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but you could pronounce it as id, and that's how they made the company. It's called id. You bitch.
Christian.
Well, and I mean, there's stuff about id before Doom too. Like there's Quake and you know what else
Did you know?
before Doom? What else?
Did you
did they
know
make?
that
Commander
the
Keen.
composer of
Commander
Doom, Bobby Prince, composed the soundtrack to Commander Keen?
I'm not. Yeah, same company. I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
I've never played Commander Keen before though.
What?
What?
Yeah. What?
What?
Never
Dude.
played it.
Commander Keen's awesome.
Never played Jazz Jackrabbit either. I don't know why
that's
I
not
thought.
id Software.
I understand. I know that, but I'm saying is I don't. You cut me off before I could say I don't know why I equate the two, but because I know they're completely different. But for some reason I always associate them together, like they're weird, like PC
because
games.
they had shareware. Editions,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
like weird, you know, PC platformers. Like.
Yeah.
But Andrew, it's not id software.
I know. If only I could have kept talking without being interrupted. Weird. Amazing what happens when I'm allowed to make a complete thought.
You guys bicker while I kill demons.
Yeah, I'm not bickering. I'm just busting Frank's balls.
I'm just mesmerized mesmerized by this Doom playthrough
Linear.
that Ben is doing right now.
At least it's not like, you see, now this is a first-person shooter I could always play. I don't care how old I get. But for some reason, when we were playing Prey, I was getting violently nauseous. We were playing Prey.
It kept going
On
upside
the
down,
360.
upside down, sideways.
It wasn't even that. It's just like the way the game looked and moved. It was actually giving me motion sickness. I had to close my eyes and sit down.
Well, Andrew,
Well, I was saying, I mean, lay down, basically.
well, Andrew, get this. That was an id. That was 3D Realms.
Yeah, wow.
Ben, watch
no
out! There's
way.
something there.
Yeah,
Oh no!
they're invisible. How are you even shooting them? They're invisible.
Should have used the chainsaw, my friend.
I don't even have a chainsaw.
And
Yeah,
pinkies don't
shoulda
need the
got the
chainsaws.
chainsaw.
Come on.
Fucking military base.
I
I love that MIDI music.
love the cacodemons.
Guy just stood there for you.
How do you pronounce it, Ben?
Cacodemons, you got it right.
Cacodemons. That's how I pronounce it, but I've heard cacodemons before.
Caca demons.
Cacodemons.
I think Caco is the way
That's
to go.
how I pronounce it. Yeah,
I don't think you picked
cacodemon.
up the yellow key, by the way.
He did.
I pronounced it correctly. Caca demons.
See, I got yellow.
Do you prefer Doom 1 or Doom 2, Ben?
Doom 2. Super
Ben-
shotgun, enough said.
I love the super shotgun as well, but I do like the levels in Doom 1 a little bit better in general. What about Plutonia?
I haven't played a whole lot of the Final Doom episode map packs. They're extremely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
There's merit to to each of them.
They're fun.
I feel like I've asked you this question before, Ben, but what is your favorite console port of Doom?
Probably
I love
he's gonna cheap out and say like 360, which
no,
is basically
no,
like a
no,
PC
no, no.
version.
I really love the PlayStation version of Doom just because of what it brought to the table.
The co-op.
Yeah, the soundtrack.
Right, the custom version of Doom, the custom PlayStation edition. I think that's when they first brought on Aubrey Hodges, to do the soundtrack, which I adore his work.
What else did he do?
Doom 64 soundtrack
Oh,
as well.
right, okay.
Hey, Ben. If you take a look at your top right corner, you have the blue, the red, and the yellow ocarina. Just wanted to point that out to you.
Well, thank you, Christian. You're
Did
still
you-
fulfilling your duties as Talon.
Did anybody ever play the Game Boy Advance ports of Doom 1 and 2?
Yes, they're actually not bad. Doom 2 and GBA is really good.
Ben, why are you wasting all your bullets? There's
Ben.
nothing there.
How about the 3DO port of Doom?
No.
The remix soundtrack.
All right,
that the one-
I'm
oh,
gonna
it-
make Frank happy. I'm gonna get the chainsaw. Just.
Wait,
to-
what's the one with no sound? Is that 32X?
That
No,
is
that,
the,
32X has fart noises.
That's the Jaguar CD,
Ah,
the Jaguar
fuck it.
version. not
Oh, the
CD
Jaguar version. Okay,
Yep.
that has just no sound for no reason. The
Yep.
32X had fucking sound,
Mhm.
even if it sounds like farts.
So they basically could have made that on the Genesis.
Somebody actually did. Have you heard the guy who remixed all the 32X sounds with what the Genesis could actually and the 32X could actually produce?
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't rushed,
Right.
it's actually like it sounds awesome.
Yeah. I've seen tech demos of the 32X. It looks pretty impressive with it. What it could have done in the system.
What, playing that?
No, well, not. I don't
$400?
mean in general. I just mean the 32X Doom soundtrack sounds horrible because it was a rush job, and it sounds like farts. But somebody, took like the same Yamaha, whatever, and the same sort of sound, whatever, and made like, basically redid the soundtrack as like what it should have sounded like what the Genesis could have done
Yeah.
with this soundtrack, and it sounds amazing.
Using the $400 baseball game, right?
What?
Yeah, there's a $400 baseball game.
What does that have to do with a guy making remixes of the?
I'm saying
song?
he used that game to show off the sound capability. Like the stupid
No.
game.
What? I don't. I still
I was
don't.
making a joke.
Yeah, but I don't follow you the logic.
That you said he
If
took-
he's doing something with Doom, why does he need another game like a
You
baseball
said
game?
he took the original stuff to show what the sound.
Yeah,
was
the original
capable
like
of.
the system hardware.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just
I
to.
didn't hear you say that he used it for Doom. I was assuming.
I've been talking about Doom the entire time. He did this last time too when we were playing Zone of the Enders, or not Zone of the Enders, some other game. He just saying crazy
Whatever.
nonsense. Makes no sense. I'm just like so.
Frank
uh,
followed me.
Like flabbergasting. No, the only thing Frank followed was that he thought I didn't know what you were talking about in terms of this game. So Frank's input was just, yeah, there's a $400 baseball game. Like,
also, I made up that
which
number. I don't think it's $400.
I didn't know that either.
It's $100.
Is it rare? Why?
It's the World Series baseball.
Was it like one of the last ones, right? Something like that.
And I think there was like RBI Baseball 95 on there, which is like rare and expensive.
Frank got excited because he thought he had the rare one, but he had just like the common one.
That's like for a very brief period of time on the Dreamcast, there are count 'em, two ECW wrestling games for no reason. And one of them, for a very brief period of time, I don't know if it still is, was worth like $90 for no reason. Like, it was just like, because it's like the best port of that game because it's on the Dreamcast. And when I was working at the store, people would be like, people, you know, since I knew so much about Dreamcast stuff, they're like, oh, hey, I think I got that rare wrestling game. And I was like, well, I said, I don't really know how rare it is. I just noticed it goes for a bunch. Like, I can't find it for a good price. And they're like, I think I have it. And it was always the other one and not the correct one, you know? Even now, I forgot which one it is. If I saw the covers, I would know.
There was always the chubby sister, not
You
the
would
hot
have
sister.
gotten the chainsaw anyway if you went this path.
Well, I wanted to make you happier sooner,
Oh, thank you.
but I'm still not going to use it.
You playing on easy, right?
Ultraviolence.
I ain't fucking around.
He's playing with invincibility mode.
Oh god.
The period in my life where I would just like to fuck around with Doom wads. Play some Carmageddon, play some Doom.
Dude, the master levels for Doom, like, you know, the original CD that released back in like 95, I spent countless hours, you know, fucking with all the wads and that. I discovered there was actually some porn on there. There's a couple of maps that you can replace that have some naked chicks pinned up as textures in some of the walls.
Nice.
I was like 9 years old when I found that. It was great.
That was my name on PSN too for a while. My gamer handle was Ndoom, all caps, because that's the at the end of the floppies, at the end of the shareware when it gives you the I'm pretty sure where it gives you the message to, you know, get the full game, or it asks you if you want to quit Y or N. It's in the wads and stuff like that. It's labeled as Ndoom.
Yep, you are right.
Like in one word, one D as well, Ndoom. So I thought that was just, you know, because I was like, you know, 18, and I was like, damn, edgy, you know, like, cool, man. It's like only people in the know will get my name, but everyone just, you know, was like, hey, whatever, dork.
Did you know that Bill Gates did a Doom commercial?
Yep.
It's so fucking corny too.
Yeah, but it makes sense. At one point, what did they say? Doom was it was available on it was on more computers than like Microsoft Word or something.
Yeah.
I think it was like something they had said.
And apparently when Doom came out, employee productivity in corporate networks had dropped because everyone was playing it on work.
Yeah. Yeah, Doom is great.
Did he turn to the Predator now?
And when I was a kid, when I was a very young kid, you know, I was like 8 when this game came out or whatever like that, I only played the shareware version for like a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just kept beating the first episode over and over again.
Yeah. My family never bought the full versions of games. We just played shareware versions.
And I was never allowed to
Over
play
and over again.
Carmageddon because of the language. Because there's so much cursing in it. Nobody cared. In my family cared about
Did it.
What'd you do?
You'll see.
Nobody in my family cared about the violence, but the language was
That door would be
unacceptable.
closed if I didn't have them hold it open for me. Sorry, Andrew, go
No,
ahead.
that's okay. You used the monster. I saw that. Use the monster to keep it slick.
Otherwise, I'd be trapped in there for like a full minute.
Oh, nice.
I was saying, though, that, yeah, nobody cared about violence in my family. I don't know about you guys, but the language, the salty language was why I couldn't play Carmageddon. But, of course, I played Carmageddon anyway.
So you could have played a game that had porn in it, but as long as...
No, probably none of that
if they
either.
said one curse word...
Probably none of that either. Well, then that would mean porn would be out of the question, because, you know, porn actresses say, you know, dirty shit all the time.
Of course.
Did I say actresses? I meant actors, because I like watching gay porn.
Nice.
Get it? No, I'm kidding. I already explained the joke. What about you guys? Any restrictions when you were growing up on
No.
violence?
No.
Nope. Dude, I've been playing Doom since I was 7.
I know some people who had that, where their parents were like, no, you can't play that, it's too violent. I'm like, look at this shit.
Colombia's more violent than games.
Yeah. This game used to actually scare me when I was a kid too. I used to actually think this was like more. I played it more like a horror game when it first came out than like a than like an action game. You know what I mean? I would be like going slow, like oh my god.
The graphics were just too real.
At the time. Same with Resident Evil 2. I didn't revisit Resident Evil 2 for like many years after it came out. Number one, because I just didn't own it on the PlayStation, but also it legitimately scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Like,
yeah, cachet.
what is this filter?
It's
Night
custom to
vision.
GC Doom. Yeah, that's exactly right, Frank. It's night vision. It's for the light amplification.
Okay.
That's why it looks kind of weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't recognize.
This is new age Doom. He's doing.
Yeah, this is some of this newfangled Doom.
I
over
only know
here.
it's night vision because I was playing Lethal Enforcers on PlayStation today, and there's a mode where you go into at like the last level. It's like night vision mode.
Wait, Lethal why does that sound so... Oh, wait, I know what it is.
Playing
Okay.
the PlayStation version, which
Yeah, I
is
don't
like
know.
identical to the arcade.
For some reason, you said Lethal Enforcer. I couldn't think of anything, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
picked
just
that
went
game
blank.
up last.
Yeah, I was seriously
Actually,
drawing
this
a blank.
week I picked it up at the store.
On
And I
what?
bought a PlayStation. I
Oh,
bought the
nice.
Justifier, the green gun to go with it.
Oh,
Green.
the PS1
Yeah.
Justifier thing, yeah.
And it's freaking awesome. At first I thought, okay, this is just like the Sega CD port.
yeah, I was
then
gonna
when
say,
those
Lethal
pl-
Enforcers isn't that good.
Yeah, but when I went to go play it on PlayStation, it's straight. It's the arcade version. It's not the Sega version.
Okay.
And it's like so much better. The graphics and those everything. I'm like, all right, why didn't I pick this up sooner? It's great.
You ever play Apple Doom, Ben?
Apple Doom.
Marathon.
Oh, no.
That's Apple. It's Mac Doom. That's basically what it is.
That makes sense.
Oh, it's great. You're missing out. Marathon's awesome. Marathon 2 is where it's at. Durandal with the awesome theme song. Marathon.
Does Atari Doom exist?
What?
Atari 2600 Doom exist?
I don't know. Maybe.
Probably not.
No. Again,
There's Doom on
again-
TI calculators, so...
Again, Atari Doom is a trick question because technically Jaguar is Atari. So it is Atari Doom.
Har, 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 Frank.
Har har har. There's Java Doom,
So why does everything that you kill make the same sound?
Mac Doom, there's Linux Doom,
You're not listening. They make different sounds.
there's Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit,
Judge Dredd?
Judge Dredd. There's Hexen. Hexen's a great
All right,
game.
Frank, here, in your honor.
Now, Hexen is awesome.
Awesome game, Hexen.
I love Hexen a lot, actually. And it's funny because the first time I ever played Hexen was on the N64. Believe it or not.
Picture Doom, but as a Metroidvania.
I'm sure people already know what Hexen
Doomvania,
is.
we'll call it.
Yeah, but it's also not. It's more just like fantasy Doom. That's
Yeah.
really all it is. Ben, you
It's not
played
even
Hexen,
a
right?
first-person shooter. It's
No, I never
It's all
did.
melee weapons.
You never played Hexen?
Only Heretic and only the first episode.
Oh, okay, all right. But you're
I know,
familiar with
yeah, I
it.
know,
Okay,
yeah, I know what it is.
You're missing out, though. Hexen is fucking awesome.
Awesome. I have it on original floppy disks. I have the Japanese Sega Saturn version, which is like very rare, and that's it.
Is the Saturn port good?
It's actually surprisingly very good. It's a step up from the Saturn version of Doom. The frame rate is actually pretty decent. It dips down when you turn around though, but like when you're going back and forth, it's fluent, it's smooth. I like it. The other thing is, it takes up a shit ton of memory.
Oh, that you
To
posted
save.
that to Facebook, I think, and you were like,
have
"What the
to-
fuck?"
You need a memory card,
Just
and that
for that
memory
game.
card needs to be like empty, and because it takes up the whole entire card.
Dude, that's like
Yeah.
on the Dreamcast. It's like that with some of the sports games. They take up an entire VMU just by
Yeah.
themselves, or the fucking chows and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just fucking memory cards.
It
God damn
fucking sucks. 'cause
The original Xbox was so refreshing when I got it.
That 20 gig hard drive, man, you could never fill that thing up.
With legitimately with game saves, you could never fill it up. It was so much. It took forever.
The joke back in the day was you'll never get it to say less than 50,000 plus blocks available.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was like every game was like 10 blocks, even like the biggest like RPGs and shit, of which there were not a lot on the Xbox. But
so what happened now when you get 500 gigs and you fill it up like nothing?
Yeah, with my anime.
Hentai?
Yeah, my hentai on the DL.
Up, boss fight. Here we go. You're gonna just chainsaw the fuck
My favorite
out,
level
right?
in Doom ever.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is my favorite level in Doom ever. It's just so good. Playing this level in Deathmatch.
I remember the first time playing this level in shareware. I was just confused at the end because like I didn't realize that you die.
Yeah, because you die and go to hell.
Yeah, you die and go to hell. I didn't understand.
Well, it scared the crap out of me when I first did it, but this was I remember just deathmatching in this level all the time. I always thought that was so fun.
Does anybody want to do like the narration of the guys like, "You made it to hell"? Ho, ho, ho.
I can, sure. I can do it.
Wait, does it do it? Does it do it?
No, there's no voiceover.
There's no voiceover?
I reluctantly accept. Live! You're gonna don't skip.
Once you
Let it play.
the badasses, and
I like your voice. Clean out the moon base. You're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way.
like rotten meat in here.
Rotten meat. Swear to me.
Metal Gear.
But it looks like the Lost Demos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. Name of the episode. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Infernal.
They just wrapped you in bubble wrap. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's all bubble wrap.
They killed your pet rabbit. You need,
that's
spoiler
the end
alert.
of
That's
Inferno.
episode
no,
3.
I know. I'm just fucking around.
Am I alone? Or am I